Top Gun. I'm happy to report that Top Gun Maverick is everything a fan could hope for. It is exciting, it is endearing, it just about blows kisses at the fans, and it is guaranteed to make many new ones. You want to start right off with Kenny Loggins singing about the danger zone. You've got it. You want hot guys with their shirts off playing some sort of ballgame on the beach. Happy to provide. You want to see Tom Cruise on his motorcycle? There it is. No helmet though, not too happy about that. You want to see him run very fast? Well, sorry about that. JK, it's a Tom Cruise movie, of course he is going to run, and no one runs like Tom Cruise runs. You want to see some very cool and intense action in the sky, shot with lenses specifically developed for this movie? Of course you will. You want to see complex characters and believable plot lines? Oh, come on, no you don't. Maverick, Tom Cruise, is still the same break-the-rules hotshot he was 36 years ago. We see him working on his old plane as we hear Kenny Loggins sing. And once again, there will be a lot of once agains in this movie. He is in trouble for taking risks and ignoring orders. Just as before, over the objections of his commanding officer, a brief appearance by Ed Harris, he is being sent to Top Gun, the San Diego-based training facility for elite Navy flyers. He has a friend and protector fans of the original film will be glad to see again, Val Kilmer as Iceman, now an admiral. Maverick is needed to train the best of the best of the best for an impossible real-life mission, taking out a nuclear weapons facility in the Mideast before the arrival of uranium in 3 weeks, when bombs would release radiation. Instead of describing the 2 miracles necessary for blowing up the construction site, I will refer you to Star Wars: A New Hope, because it is pretty much the same thing. I half expected one of the pilots to say, "I used to bullseye womp rats in my T-16 back home." The best of the best of the best have skills, but as we've seen, they also have a lot of ego, a lot of adrenaline, and a lot of hyper-competitive posturing. Just to make this throwback even throwbackier, there's a special blast from the past. Many movies have what is called a DBTA, which stands for Dead by Third Act, a character whose only role in the story is to give the main character a death to mourn and learn from. So it has to be someone we in the audience connect to as well. Goose in Top Gun is the quintessential DBTA. As soon as he plays Great Balls of Fire on the piano with his wife, Meg Ryan, and toddler son, we know he is too adorable to make it to the end of the story. That toddler son is now one of the best of the best of the best, call sign Rooster, Miles Teller, and he has a huge amount of resentment toward Maverick. If Rooster is the new Maverick, impulsive and abrupt, then the new Iceman is the terrific Glenn Powell as Hangman, careful and by the book. Maverick has to prepare the young pilots for the impossible mission while his exasperated immediate superior officer, John Hamm, does his best to get in the way. The original film had a reference to some trouble Maverick got into with an admiral's daughter named Penny. She shows up in this film as a single mom who owns the local bar and is played by Jennifer Connelly with grace and wit. Speaking of Star Wars, there is also a Yoda-esque theme with Maverick stressing the importance of intuition and the human being more important than the gizmos, even a touch of the old fable of John Henry being faster than the machine. And some of the plot developments in the last half hour are near ridiculous. That is less important than what works in the film: outstanding cinematography, editing, action, romance, terrific performances from a collection of young performers, and of course full-on movie star Tom Cruise, clearly having a blast. Parents should know that this film has intense military action with dogfights and bombs. Characters drink and use strong language, and there are sexual references and a non-explicit sexual situation. Family discussion: if you were Penny, what rules would you adopt in the bar? Are you more like Hangman or Rooster?